So this is session 2, engaging UN agencies and intergovernmental organizations. Hello everybody, my name is Kavvada, and today I will be talking to you about collaborating with UN agencies to deliver on the Sustainable Development Goals. So a bit of information about me to begin with. I serve as the lead for NASA's Earth Science Division's Sustainable Development Goals activities. And I am also the Executive Secretary for GEO's Earth Observations for Sustainable Development Goals initiative. EU4SDG is a growing international initiative launched by GEO to advance global knowledge about effective ways that Earth observations and geospatial information can support the SDGs. And as you can see, my background is in atmospheric science and climate dynamics, and I'm also very passionate about enabling Earth science applications to address development challenges around the world. And so, with less than a decade left to attain the SDGs, I wanted to begin by highlighting the importance of more thoroughly understanding the enabling environment that is essential for Earth observations to be fully integrated within country processes and the institutional settings that drive the implementation of the SDGs. And so, shown here are some of these key aspects that still require attention as the GEO community is working to bridge the gap across disciplines and promote the integration of EO solutions for implementing the SDGs at global to local levels. And so you can see that these include institutional and financial challenges, for instance, looking at horizontal and vertical coordination between government agencies, policy and regulatory elements, including standards for data collection, as well as disaggregation of indicators, and science, technology, and policy interface challenges. So it is important to keep this in mind as GEO engages with UN agencies and conventions to fill gaps in value demonstration and also develop practical guidance on how Earth observations, in addition to statistics and other data sources, can and are already being used to inform decisions related to the SDGs. And so in the next couple of slides, I will show some examples of existing collaboration with UN entities to advance EO for SDGs. And I will highlight some key enabling factors and challenges as well. And so GEO collaborates with UN Habitat on sustainable urban development issues, including on Goal 11 on making cities and human settlements more inclusive, resilient, and sustainable, and the new urban agenda. The combination of UN Habitat's mandate as the custodian agency for specific SDG 11 targets and indicators, in addition to existing and in some cases long-term collaborations with geothematic initiatives and participating organizations in the areas of sustainable urbanization, have served as key enablers for this collaboration. UN Habitat has also been serving a leading role in country engagements through regional or country workshops and in some cases through direct technical support to countries. In addition, some recognized challenges, however, have included both limitations in terms of financial and technical resources around addressing major requests from countries for partner support, including applications of Earth observation data for specific SDG areas, and the need for better coordination between UN Habitat and the Earth observation experts and providers that are working in this field. And so to address some of these challenges, GEO has established a program board subgroup on urban resilience to help identify areas and opportunities for collaboration with relevant parties, internal and external to GEO. In addition, UN Habitat and GEO are now leading an effort to build an Earth observations toolkit for sustainable cities and communities to facilitate knowledge sharing and connect national, subnational, and city experiences in uses of Earth observation data for sustainable urbanization. And so some of these efforts are really important to help both raise awareness but also build confidence to the data. The next example that I wanted to share briefly is an ongoing collaboration with UN Environment in different SDG areas, including freshwater related ecosystems, as well as coastal eutrophication and plastic debris. So one key enabling factor for this engagement includes collaboration and multi-stakeholder partnerships, including with public and non-public sector, that has enabled the development of web portals, tools, and platforms like the Freshwater Ecosystems Explorer or the one on chlorophyll A and coastal eutrophication that provide easy data access, essential visualizations, basic statistical evaluations, and help countries understand what can and cannot be delivered through the use of the data. A few of the challenges around this engagement include the need for more enhanced support for country-level SDG monitoring and enhanced capacity development. In addition, there are some challenges around a more clear pathway for integrating country use cases and good practice examples in some of these global platforms and dissemination efforts. And so that, in addition to opportunities for showcasing what Earth observation data can do beyond the SDG indicators to help address some of the interdependencies that exist between different SDG targets and thematic areas, including, for instance, precursor signals or feedback loops, is also an area that requires additional work. And so in the next slide, I wanted to also provide an example from a project level perspective around a collaboration between a project that is led by Andrew Hansen at Montana State University with 3 countries, Ecuador, Colombia, and Peru, and in collaboration with the UN Development Program to apply Earth observation data to help identify highest quality forest and forecast climate change impacts in those countries. And so UNDP has been playing a supportive role in terms of helping raise awareness and build capacity, but also help enable interactions amongst the 3 countries. Notably, UNDP has hired a country coordinator to work directly with all 3 countries. And so this has been very helpful for this specific project activity. So to conclude, and based on some of these examples that I have shared here, there are already several ongoing activities and there exist more opportunities for GEO to engage with UN agencies to help more fully integrate Earth observation data to deliver on the SDGs. And so such efforts include opportunities at both the tactical as well as the strategy and policy level, and entail items such as helping develop and share successful EO use cases for the SDGs, joining activities to build capacity and support country-driven Earth observation validation and suitability assessment efforts, but also really working together to put Earth observation data into action to not only inform monitoring and reporting efforts, but also develop policies that are mindful of the interdependencies that exist across systems and between systems and different system components. And so that is something that GEO, in working with the UN jointly, can help also enable a better understanding of the interconnections between not just the how Earth observations can help achieve the SDGs, but also with linkages to the Sendai framework and the Paris Climate Agreement. And so with that, I want to thank you very much and also invite you, if you're on Twitter, to follow us at EO for SDG, our initiative's Twitter account. Thank you.